It's your boy David. Let's go, let's get it. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Whether for you guys wouldn't be possible. Now let's get this started. I'm only going to be doing probably, well, not probably, it will be only between 6-minute and 10-minute videos on here. From now on, you guys, you'll be seeing me back in full effect. Your boy is back. I've been plotting and planning, you know what I'm saying? And this is supposed to start next month, but I decided to go ahead and start a little bit early, you know, seeing as how, I forgot what video I watched the other week, but I made a video about it on my Narc Bully channel where I talked about how I need to go back and revise some things and kind of tighten things up, square things away a little bit better, because I've noticed I'm being watched by a lot of people. I don't need no one to tell me, but I've noticed I'm being watched by a lot of content creators, a lot of them. And a lot of them, you know, move in the same direction I do and believe in the same things I do. Some of them take little cheap, shady shots. Some of them full out make full videos against me. So what I'm doing is I'm getting on here, and from now on this channel, I'll give you 6 to 10 minutes. It'll be like, not a preview, but it'll be like the beginning of a major conversation. And then I'll ask you guys to go ahead to my other channels where I'll break it down deeper into either spiritual meaning on my tarot channel, or into the narcissistic meaning on my podcast channel, or the meaning that, you know what I'm saying, as people, or how women are coming towards you on my Narc Bully channel. Okay, so with that being said, let's talk about criticism from strangers. Why in the world are we letting, hang on y'all, what's this? Phone's acting up. You guys are screen recording, please don't do so. You can always watch the replay, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, there's no need for you to do that, you know what I mean? Just watch the video or whatever. Make sure you hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe. But let's talk about it really quick. So a lot of times right now, social media is taking over, and social media's goal is to get everybody to think the same, move the same. So it's easy for, how do I put this so I don't get flagged all the time? The Matrix to control things, okay? So there's a lot of drones online, or NPCs, or people that are in the Matrix that think that they're not in the Matrix, or don't really care about it. And they're like online influencers, because the Matrix runs like this, man. Once you put your phone down and step away, you're outside of the Matrix, man. I mean, you have to go to your job or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you, most of the Matrix resides on social media and the internet, because they want you to build an entire life online. And when you do that, people are so silly and dumb, they're posting their private information. Do you know what happens when you do that? You have these crazy psychopaths online who love to just go after people, get into their information, get in their energy, and then make videos off of it, or target you. You should never be posting up a lot of your information, personal information, online. You have too many of these spiritual narcissists, and I'm going to give you my explanation for that. And also, the video I'm going to have, the extended, it's going to be called, I'm not going to tell you the title because someone going to copy me, but it's going to be talking about how narcissist is a new N-word. Don't let nobody call you a narcissist. Narcissist is the new N-word. I'm listening to how some of these narcissistic awareness coaches are describing narcissism, and they need to understand something. Everybody, according to their list, has narcissistic traits. Calling everybody that doesn't move like you a narcissist, well, I don't know. And remember, these are therapists. Most of these coaches are therapists. They have a degree. What have I told you about those degrees, man? Most of these people with a degree, if they always bragging about it, or if they're a therapist, they're probably a narcissist. Everybody knows most therapists are narcissists. You know, so when you're bragging about being a therapist and you're online, and everybody knows that most of them are narcissists that feed off other people's drama and trauma, what do we think you're going to be doing online? Giving us a way out? Man, I've been watching these people for the past 3 days, because my plan is to, now they popped up in my feed, y'all. Narcissistic awareness coaches have popped up in my feed. What do I do with these people when they pop up in my feed? Well, When the readers were popping up my feed, I go to their channel and I could tell they were picking on me, bullying me, trying to drop innuendo-y videos, bullying and talking junk about me like I can't pick up on it. I went after all of them, destroyed that whole area, left it in dust, and then moved on. You know what I mean? Right now I'm in the dating coach arena. There's some shady people out there too. But it's so broad that I ain't got to really worry about too many people trying to target me directly. But these narcissistic awareness coaches, I was doing that last year. Go look at my videos about 8 months old, 9 months old, right after I got rid of my ex-wife. I studied everything I could on narcissism. I was putting out information to try to help people get away from them and tell people that the narcissist is not this boogeyman that these narcissistic awareness coaches make them out to be. They're codependent losers with childhood trauma they haven't gotten over, but they are not this villain, this super villain, this super smart, whatever. No, they just mimic around them. They mimic what they see. They mimic, and they have a bunch of different personality traits they've collected from other people that they made this Frankenstein's monster of themselves with, but they really don't have any deep thought. They don't have any, they're not really smart like that. That's why they all do the same narcissistic tactics by the handbook. They are not smart people. And I guess that bothered these narcissistic, so-called narcissism awareness coaches. And then they started targeting me. Oh, they started talking about spiritual narcissists and spiritual people doing this and trying to sway people and all that. Shut up, man. Nobody's listening to y'all. Let me tell you something about a narcissism awareness coach or a narcissistic awareness coach or whatever they're calling themselves. When they're not giving you a clear plan on how to get away from the narcissist, if all they do is bring up different traits of narcissism, and if you listen to them, they're describing just about most people. One of the things that they say that I've recently noticed that they're trying to bring into things is, and I told you they're targeting me, man. I told you these people, they're watching my videos. And this is what gets me, and I love when people do this kind of stuff. People watch my videos and make counter content as if I can't pick up on it. Then they're not that bright. They don't do it from a fake profile. They do it from their real YouTube accounts and their content creators. And I'm an engineer. I know how algorithms work. You're not gonna pop up in my feed if I never watch narcissism on my tarot channel, if I never watch narcissistic anything on my podcast channel, but you people are popping up in my feed. That's strange. Okay, since y'all wanna investigate me, I'm investigating you. Got a lot of European people that keep popping up in my feed, narcissistic awareness coaches. Let me tell you something about how a lot of people like to use social media to control other people. A lot of people like to use social media to control the way people speak, the way people move. One of the traits that they said of a modern narcissist is someone that'll go from being nice to getting enraged at the drop of a dime. Well, what caused that person to get enraged? Was somebody speaking to them recklessly? Do you understand that some people handle people being disrespectful different ways? Certain groups of people, see, I'm breaking this down by group, because when I see the certain group consistently coming up with new ways to critique somebody and call them a narcissist, but no one's talking about the monotone, try to come off like they know everything, but they make sure they speak in a monotone form, never allow themselves to really seem like they're getting upset on their channels or whatever, while they're consistently talking about people that handle things differently. Like, some groups of people are louder. Some groups of people are naturally louder. Some groups of people, if you disrespect them, they're going to go off on you. You're not going to get a monotone response that you would like to get from the people in your group. You're going to get a response from a group that's not yours that you should have been respecting. And they felt disrespected. And they handled it like they felt like they needed to. You don't get to dictate how somebody responds to somebody being disrespectful. You don't get to sit around and be like, oh, these people are narcissists if they, see, I'm after y'all ass. Y'all done came after the wrong one. I done let y'all live for a long time, but this old ass European dude just keeps coming with his weird ass haircut and mohawk, just keeps popping up in my feed, and his titles not going his videos. I'm like, this dude, I'm done, man. I'm done letting you live, okay? These old ass people, and they might not be old, but see, this is what I noticed when I was in that narcissistic stuff, and the reason why I got out of it. When I was doing the coaching, the views were great, but I realized that I was trauma bonding with all of my subscribers. So they're out there trauma bonding and inflicting trauma on their subscribers, but they're not giving people, it should be a healing process. It should not be dwelling on this narcissist thing. This dude has been doing this for 5-6 years or longer. Have you not put out enough videos talking about the narcissist, the big boogeyman, and talking like everybody's a narcissist? When this fool goes through his list, he's describing everybody that's not a European person. I'm just gonna be real. He's describing everybody that's not a European person that he can relate to. How are you gonna be able to say, oh, somebody goes off on if someone says something to me crazy, like say the N-word, I'm gonna go from 0 to 60 real quick. Oh, now I'm a narcissist? But not the person that called me the N-word? You see how they play with words, man? See what they do? I'm gonna tell you what they do. See, the game nowadays is to scroll through the internet, find somebody that you extremely dislike, and then find a crafty way to articulate how you have disdain for this person without coming off like a hater. And see, this is the thing I do. Hey, you guys, do me a favor. Please don't record the live. Just watch the live and allow it to play back over, or watch the replay. It's slowing down. I really feel like somebody's hitting the record button on here. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But, and again, hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe. But again, these guys, man, they're all here projecting. And when somebody like me comes around, where I'm like, the narcissist is not a big bad boogeyman and you can defeat them, all you got to do is ignore them all to get away from them. If you can, get away from them, you know what I'm saying? And then ignore them, no contact. These people have been dropping all kind of videos about why no contact don't work like that, and just trying to put holes in my argument. But the problem is I'm healed, I look good, they look like shit. Now I say that because of this. When I was doing the narcissistic awareness coach stuff, man, I was sad a lot. Because when you're doing that and people are trauma bonding and leaving comments and you're in this loop, and then you just start talking about the narcissist as if there's some kind of villain, when really they're a broken person from some childhood trauma, and they're projecting, they refuse to heal, but they're not necessarily the super villain that they make them out to be. Now the super villains are the narcissists or the psychopaths and sociopaths that are online, always looking for a new way to put everybody in a bucket, put everybody in a category. So that way they can build archetypes off of everybody and feel like they can judge somebody and give you a good description of how that person is based off the pattern recognition that they got going on and a little bit of knowledge they gained from college, okay? And that's why I feel bad for college people, because my knowledge comes from the divine. I don't have to sit here and load, you know, I ain't gotta sit here and look up stuff to try. Nah, man, I could debate any of these people on the spot and watch them clinch up, have to sit there, take time to think about what they're gonna say, because they're not smart like that. They're not smart like that. If they were smart like that, they would go from being narcissistic awareness coaches to life coaches, to healing coaches, because you've done put out over 5 years of, or 3 years of narcissistic awareness videos. Move on. There's plenty of information for them to go back and reference to with 5 or 3 years of videos talking about people that are crippled from their childhood by somebody that hurt them and making them out to be some villain, or vilifying people that you don't even know if they're a narcissist. You don't even know. You're just scrolling the internet and making archetypes of content creators and then running your mouth online. You are the narcissist. So I'm telling you right now, pretty much all of those narcissistic awareness coaches are narcissists. And all they're doing is trying to hide themselves. Listen, man, who sits around and comes up with story after story after story to describe to you what a narcissist is, how to avoid them, how to see them out in the wild, how to be able to tell they're a narcissist by their eyebrows, or if they wear shades, or just any old goofy ass shit. To me, it's just people that don't like you trying to find a way to articulate their hate without coming off like a hater. Well, I gotta find a way to come up with some hate for this person. I just don't like them. But how can I articulate this and not come off like a hater? It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. You come off like a hater when you're not online healing people, when you're online looking for drama, causing drama, trauma bonding with your subscribers, like you don't care about nobody but getting to the bag. I was getting views like crazy when I was a narcissistic awareness coach, but I seen that I was projecting on the people, the women that kept, coming to me and wanting to be counseled and stuff. I wasn't able to help them properly because I'm not showing them what it looks like after you're healed. I'm in the same place as you, still healing, and talking about a narcissist like they're the big bad boogeyman, like I'm not a grown person that can take care of myself, get away from people, use discernment. I mean, that's all that they're doing. They're teaching people how to use discernment. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot go off of the character traits that they describe. That one character trait alone shows you that they're kind of discriminating against certain groups of people. I know black people go off on people all the time. We're known for it. But nobody messes with us. So what's the goal here? To get us all to be docile and start doing what certain groups... Let me tell you something. There's certain groups of people that talk monotone, that'll smile in your face, right? And history has shown that group of people, or those groups of people, will sign treaties, will shake your hand, will smile in your face, and then in the middle of the night, they will slaughter women and children, break treaties like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. So instead of having somebody hiding all their emotions, I would rather see somebody that actually has some kind of heart and shows me, that they're not hiding everything, and God knows what kind of animosity they could be building up. I'd rather deal with that real person that when I say something disrespectful, they handle their business on the spot, right? But not according to these narcissistic awareness coaches. That is a trait of a narcissist, to defend yourself against somebody talking any kind of way reckless to you. That don't make any sense. I'm on y'all ass, okay? Your degree won't save you. Your over 500,000 subscribers won't save you. I'm on your ass. See, what I am is the average, everyday American or regular guy. I'm not some therapist. I'm not some super rich person. I'm not out here judging everybody from my tower or my castle. I'm out here in nature, getting out the mud, showing people how to live, showing people how to heal, showing people that there is no boogeyman. Goodness gracious alive. How do you make over 5 years of videos? I was watching this fool, one of his lives he recently put up. One of the people in the live asked him, is he depressed? Bro, what are you doing? If the people that are watching you, and I look at him and he looks like he's depressed, this guy tried to word salad his way out of it. Took a minute to pause. I'm not depressed, I'm just extremely sad about current times. That sounds like depression to me, fool. So you're depressed out here trying to be a coach for other people? Nah, no sir. You messed up in that live. Best believe I'm on you. I was making a reaction video. If the people in your comment section feel like you're depressed, you're not getting your message out properly. It don't make any sense. You don't seem like you're healed. And a lot of times these people that project and dwell in negativity and try to project, narcissism or being a psychopath or sociopath on other people directly, these people age badly. When I was in it deep, I wasn't looking as young as I do now, because it puts you in a sad place every day when you're sitting there dealing with that stuff. You age badly. These people look super, super old. Super old. So I just don't understand why anybody would listen to these raggedy, leftover looking people who don't seem like they ever got over the narcissist that broke them, but they're online looking at other people that probably remind them of the bully that bullied them, the narcissist that bullied them, and then trying to project onto them, building all these different archetypes and these profiles off of people they don't even know, trying to tell people, regular people, not people that are in the field of, being a therapist or anything like that, but just regular people, how to identify a narcissist by the fact that if you insult them, that if they react a certain kind of way in rage, then no, that's not a narcissist, fool. No, it's not. No, it's not. And you have to do better. So again, catch my extended, oh my goodness, many people. Catch my extended on my podcast channel. And I'm about to jump on TikTok and do what I do, talking the same stuff over there. I want to make sure the message gets out. We have to stop watching these raggedy ass narcissistic awareness coaches. They're just projecting trauma on everybody. I mean, I watched this dude and I was like, man, I feel like I'm in a depressed state. Watching this dude speak slow and being overly serious about things and having his own comment section, ask him, is he depressed? I mean, bro, that is a fail. That is a fail. If you are being asked by your comment section, are you depressed? That is a fail. You got to do better, bruh. You got to do better. You know what I'm saying? Then I had this other European chick. When I say European, I don't mean YT person. I just mean they're European from Europe with their accents and stuff. This other chick pops up in my feed. 2 people from Europe. It's crazy. And she's over here talking the same crazy stuff, except she said that narcissists are witty. Witty? So now you're a narcissist if you have wit and you're quick on your feet? These dummies want you to be slow, dumb, docile, and take junk from random strangers. I'm trying to tell you, people want to feel like they're needed. And they want to feel needed, you know what I'm saying, in your life. So what they do, they have to find a way to be needed. And I'm the kind of guy telling you, take care of yourself, watch out for these kind of people. You do not need to take criticism from random strangers. I'm gonna say it again. What sense does it make? How are you taught? Whoever taught you that? To take criticism, to take advice, opinions, or recommendations from total strangers, from people that have looked at your life from the outside, and you know you probably don't tell people too much about what you got going on in your life. So this ignorant person will build a profile off the little they know about you and then try to call you a narcissist. To me, it seems like subjugation. It seems like if you don't act like me, talk like me, look like me, you're a narcissist. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that, because to me, you people doing the awareness stuff are the narcissists. You look like narcissists. You're projecting trauma on people every day like a narcissist. You're feeding and harvesting energy off your subscribers. You're not telling them how to get over it. If you were telling them how to get over a narcissist, you wouldn't be still making videos about narcissism. You've already told them how to get over it, and you'd be talking about self-love and healing. You might bring up narcissists, you know, every now and again, but you're making video after video saying the exact same thing, while also adding extra little snippets in there because you're a therapist and you believe you can just make the rules up as you go and start saying, well, if they're witty, they're narcissists. You know, if they're, you know, quick to, you know, smart off to you after you call them the N-word, they're narcissists. If, you know, you're out and you stick your nose in their business and say something to a stranger and they go off on you, they're narcissists. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you try that? Instead of trying to classify people that don't want to be bothered by random strangers that think that they have some kind of say in my life or whatever, why don't you just mind your own business? Why are you trying to convince everybody that it's okay to make a profile on total strangers or people you barely know or people you barely dated? Why are you doing that? It doesn't make any sense. Man, I'm Mr. Self-Love over here. I don't want to hear you idiots that look like crap out here telling people what they need to do to get over their narcissist or describing a narcissist to them. That is not what a narcissist is, man. Y'all have no idea, or you do know, and you're just on here projecting, you know, and telling people what you think a narcissist is based off of the people you don't like. Just because you don't like somebody don't make them a narcissist. Just because you don't like the way somebody moves don't make them a narcissist. Just because somebody does not want to take criticism from total strangers that they don't know and would rather take criticism from a council of people that you actually trust and you know, what's wrong with that? See, they're trying to make it seem like, no, oh, someone out there not, yeah, someone that's not taking criticism from nobody, you know, which again, it's none of my business what they're doing, so I don't care. But if I was a nosy person like them, I guess I would. I guess I would, right? But it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, why am I going to project onto somebody what I believe to be the right kind of person to be? Anybody can be whatever they want to be. Just stay out of my business. Mind your own business, I mind my own business. That's how it works. So when I see a bunch of people trying to tell you how to get out of your frame, and to be in everybody else's business and classify them as this or that because the way that they responded to the way that you came at them wasn't the way that you wanted it to be. They're a narcissist. No, that's not how the world works, man. That's how people get subjugated. That's how people get enslaved. We don't all need to talk the same. We don't all need to handle things the same. See, that's how you learn that there's some people you can mess with and some you can't. These people want to be able to have discussions and be able to talk to everybody and give their opinion to everybody. Some people don't want to hear your opinion. Some people like me, I don't care. I don't give a damn what you think. I don't care what you think of a narcissist is. What I know I am is a 2-time combat veteran that defended this country, then worked for the White House, then became an engineer, then dealt with a narc, and now I'm here. That's all I know. So while y'all are online trying to put everybody in this narcissistic, bucket, while you goofy looking people who have no husbands or wives, look like crap, aging like milk, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me. It don't make, who will listen to you? Got a lot of subscribers, but that doesn't mean you got a lot of trauma bonds going on. Probably why you're depressed. Trauma bonding with everybody in your subscriber count, you know what I mean? That'll drain you. Okay? So I'm on your butts. You're raggedy. You're making a lot of money. Making a lot of money sitting around here projecting trauma on the people. Telling people how to judge other people that they don't even know. Oh, this person goes off quickly. They're a narcissist. That guy's witty. That's a narcissist. That guy has self-confidence in himself. That's a narcissist. That person believes that he's in his own movie and he's the main character in his movie. That person's a narcissist. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I guess everybody that's not a European, that's not monotoned, and don't talk slow, and try to make it seem like they never get upset, they're a narcissist. Got it, coach, got it. Anyway, I'm gonna cook y'all up. I'm gonna have y'all rewording everything that you're doing because you're coming off a certain kind of way. And I'm gonna make sure that I make you come off that way. I'm gonna make sure that you come off that way because everybody is not monotone. And everybody don't take somebody talking junk to them, take it on the chin and walk away. Some people will handle their business. And that's all I'm gonna say. The extended will be on my podcast channel. The links will be in the description. And the extended is gonna be something along the lines of, narcissist is the new N-word. I swear on everything, narcissist is the new N-word. Everybody is trying to call you that. It's the most disrespectful thing to say. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be a narcissist. Everybody want to call somebody a narcissist. So we're going to talk about this, man. We're going to talk about the new N-word. Peace, love, and light. I will talk to you guys later. Remember, self-love is the best love. Don't let anyone convince you that you should not love yourself first because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Remember that. I love you guys. Peace, love, and light. And to the men out there, remember, my Narc Bully channel is a man's channel. You know what I'm saying? So go on over there and get what you need to remind yourself that, hey, listen, you're needed, you're wanted, you know what I'm saying? And society would not be here without you. All right? You're my brother, and I love you. And I'm off of here.